Hey, come here. Sit down. Why don't you take a few minutes to rest? You, just looked a little lost there. And, well, no. You just look like you need to take a minute and like you haven't in a while. This place is most people's dream, but for you, it looks like you're lost even here. Beautiful day, beautiful views. People up and down the coast having fun, but you look like you're under a cloud, if you don't mind me saying. Now, I could be completely wrong, and you could tell me to bugger right off, but I don't think I am I? Yeah, that's what I thought. So why don't you come sit for a bit? The waves, the beach, the sky, it ain't going anywhere. Heck, I'm not going anywhere for quite a while. I intend to enjoy this beautiful day for as much as I can. Yeah, I love the beach. There's just something about the waves, about how people act on the beach. Most like, they ain't got a care in the world. There's something about the sun as it beats down, and the water as it's cool and refreshing this time of year, you know? Yeah, I love it. It's a beautiful time. You wanna talk about any of it? What's ever going on in that head of yours? Or would you prefer I just ramble on? I'm happy to listen or talk. You just want to listen for a while? Well, I can get that. There's something nice about just hearing another person talk. Feeling connected to those around you through stories, hell, some through song and music, but between you and me, I ain't one much for singing. No, I've never been very good at it. But, I still find a way to share who I am, how I am, I suppose, with others. Though music definitely isn't the way I do that. I much prefer arts that involve something like sculpting. Some of the first sculptures I ever made were that on the beach with the sand, little cheap plastic molds that you can get that make a little castle or a little crab or whatever it was, and finding shells to decorate it and whatever else has come washed up on the beach. I've always enjoyed that too, looking at all the things people have left behind on purpose or by accident. It's always interesting to see. Yeah, beachcombing, sometimes taking a metal detector out here, digging things up, or just sitting there and having things, washed up as the tide goes out. What is it, a mile up the beach? Just past all the real popular spots is a real rocky area. All sorts of stuff gets trapped in that. It's always interesting every once in a while to go in and pick through it. I've always enjoyed that. But you gotta be careful on the rocks. It can be really slippery up there. But, I may be over paranoid about it, but I've watched people enough to know they don't always drink enough. If you got some water, you should drink some. On a hot day like this, well, you can't really overestimate, one of the two, how much dehydration can take you out, and that's a bad way to end a day on the beach. Good, you drink. Yeah, it's important. Stay hydrated, stay rested, all that those things we've heard 1,000 times, and well, the only reason we hear them so much is 'cause they dang well work. And if that just ain't the most annoying thing ever. Oh, but I may not know what's bothering you. But I hope right now, right here, a moment away from everyone, you can find a bit of peace. Watching the waves and knowing you're not alone. Alright? There's always someone out here. Maybe you're not sitting right next to them, but they're there. Looking at the same ocean you are, the same stars, the same moon. We're all connected, you know. It may sound a bit, I don't know, hippy-dippy, but it's the truth. One big family, no matter how much infighting people like to do, but that's not a place for here and now. For here and now is just knowing you're not alone. Well, I guess if you like being alone, it's better to say that you don't have to be lonely. You may be able to sit alone and enjoy your company, but you're never isolated, truly, from others. Whether it's me sitting here on the beach with you, or someone else looking up at the same moon you are, or someone listening to the same song on the radio. People still listen to that. The connection's there. And when you can't feel it, well, you can always come back here, my friend, and I'll sit with you, blathering on about the beaches and the waves. Oh, I hope this can help you. Help you relax. help you breathe just a bit easier. Be well, my friend. Hello, Caretaker here. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If so, a like or comment would be extremely appreciated. I hope that you have a great day or night, and that you can rest well.